think it's been a while since I've done a repurchase or trash, but it's finally here. Hello, my most beautiful friends. So for today's video, obviously you guys know that this is going to be my repurchase or trash series. This is where I pretty much go over all the makeup that I tried this month, let you guys know whether or not I'd actually repurchase it or I'd trash it. So grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's dive right on in. Okay, so the only thing I'm not going to talk about today is eyeshadows, because I do rank my eyeshadows halfway through the year and then the rest of the year. So I usually don't ever talk about eyeshadows in this video, so you just have to stay tuned for those two videos throughout the year. But we're going to go ahead and dive into complexions. So up first, I honestly did not try a lot of makeup this month. Truly, I did not try a lot of makeup, and I'm honestly okay with that because one, it keeps my wallet from dwindling down, and two, it helps to prevent overconsumption. So for primer, I did try the Color Spell Matte Finish Face Primer. Honestly, it's actually really not a bad primer. It goes on super wet, and I was just like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this, but surprisingly, my makeup lasts. Like, it actually lasts on top of it. I've only worn it to work for like once or twice, and I did get a little oily while wearing this, but not too overwhelmingly oily, but enough to make me go, ooh, I don't know this is gonna be my work primer, but definitely like my day-to-day primer, my getting ready in a makeup video primer. I definitely am gravitating to this. It's been the only primer I've pretty much been using all month long, because I really just wanted to stick to these products, and I actually do like it. Surprisingly enough, for a drugstore primer, it's actually pretty legit. We have a foundation. I didn't try any new foundation this month. I just wore in today's video the True Match L'Oreal foundation. They did send this over to me. They sent the wrong shade, so I did have to mix it. I do love this foundation. I do get oily while wearing it though, but the type of oily that I get, it's not like a, ew, you're so greasy, you could fry an egg. It's more of like, oh, you got a dab. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of oily I get. So it's not my favorite for like a long term, but to wear on camera or to wear to go run a couple errands, it's absolutely beautiful. So I would definitely repurchase this. I'd actually repurchase both of these right here. For concealer, I also tried out the new, at least it's new to me, it's the L'Oreal True Match concealer. Honestly, I have been wearing this all month long. I wouldn't necessarily say that I would purchase this, but I wouldn't trash it either. It does its job. Concealer and brow products are my least favorite products, but it does its job. It definitely does go in. It's lightweight, it's buildable, it doesn't crease, but like there's nothing about it that also stands out to me. So I would neither purchase it nor I'd trash it, but it's decent for what it is. I have no new setting powders to tell you guys about. Like I said, this is a very short video. I haven't tried a lot this month. Truly, I haven't. So for setting powders, the only thing I did try that's kind of new is just this pink powder right here. I really love putting this underneath my waterline, like or my eye right here. It really does help to brighten it. Helps to brighten it. It's very soft. It's very blendable. It doesn't leave any like high pigmentation behind. A lot of other pink powders I've tried have. This one does not, so I would definitely repurchase this. And then for setting powder, I have really loved this setting powder. It's not the best for oily skin, but oh my gosh, does it really help to blend and blur and make your face look really soft and blurred and almost airbrushed. I really do like that. So I definitely repurchase these two. Bronzer, I would say the only bronzer that I bought within the last month or two is actually going to be the Givenchy bronzer right here. I'm already making a dent in this. I'm making a dent, and my God, this smells incredible. This smells so good. It smells just like the finishing powder, which, by the way, I bought a backup of this during the Sephora sale, and I'm still finishing this one out. I'm determined to have nothing left. Look how big that hole is getting. That says how much I freaking love this finishing powder. And I've really been digging into this one. I've loved this. I've been wearing this every single day. I wish they'd make a blush like this. They have not made a blush, at least not to my knowledge yet. I would love for them to have one. I would definitely repurchase this. It sucks my wallet because it's not a cheap blush. It's not a cheap bronzer, but I would definitely repurchase this right here. And my wallet hates me for it, but I would definitely repurchase it. For blush, I do one cream blush that I did try. It's from Color Spell. This is a hydrating lip and cheek stain. Honestly, it's a really pretty blush. I did not use it today, but I would not repurchase this. I wouldn't trash it either, but I would not repurchase it. For me, it's a beautiful blush, but I just feel like it pulls just a little bit too much on my skin, so I have to put it on with a brush. It's really pretty, but it's just one of those products that I'm just not like thinking about when I want to put my makeup on. Like, I'm not going, oh, I want to put that on. I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, I had this, it's pretty, but nothing about it stands out to me, so I wouldn't trash, but I wouldn't repurchase. Next, I have the L'Oreal. This is the Faux Brow. This is like the 2 thingy. I would not repurchase. I would trash. It does its job, but I feel like it goes on too wet. So whenever I put it on, it goes on too wet. And then like sometimes it can remove like my brow product that I have on originally, because I still like to line my brow first and then I could fill it in with the sparse hairs. And I find that it just tends to move that or makes it super wet so that when I go to fill it in, it just doesn't want to get filled in. I'm like, okay, am I doing something wrong? I watched tutorials on it. No, I'm doing everything right. I just find that it does not want to necessarily work for me. So for me, I would trash this. When it comes to mascara, I absolutely would repurchase the Flirt Alert mascara from Jean-Luc Cosmetics. This is a beautiful mascara. I have been wearing this every single day, especially to work. It really does a great job at lifting my lashes, and giving them such beautiful volume. This is a definite repurchase for me. I love the way the brush is. Like, it's just the way he has it set up. It's really pretty. You have one side a little bit longer than the other and just works out so beautifully. Really do enjoy this particular mascara, so I would definitely repurchase. When it comes to blushes, so we have the Huda Beauty face palette right here. I bought this during the Sephora sale. I've only used it a few times. It's pretty. It is pretty. It lays out really nice on the skin, but I would not repurchase this. I wouldn't trash it because it does work well, but I would not repurchase this. Like, I feel like it kind of is expensive for what it is, and I only get a use out of these two colors. I don't really get a lot of use out of this one or this highlighter right here. I just found myself not really gravitated to it. It's a really pretty blush. I like how airbrushed I am, but there's something about it that just doesn't make me go, wow, I have to have it. Like the Tower 28 blush that I have on my desk, I consistently go into this. This is one of my favorite blushes so far. This is one of my favorite blushes I keep going into time and time again. Absolutely gorgeous. I freaking love this, but this one right here, I'm just kind of like, it's all right, but it doesn't stand out. So I would not repurchase, but I would not trash. However, I would absolutely repurchase these two blushes from Senj Beauty. This has been my go-to combo since I got this in the mail. Like, this has been my go-to combo. I love mixing the Likeable Lychee with the Fearless Fig together. It gives me just a soft, beautiful, almost lavender blush. Now, you don't necessarily need to wear a highlighter with this. I do wear a highlighter with this just because I like to wear a little bit more of an extra glow on my face, but because it's so luminous, you don't really need to. It's such a gorgeous combination. Like, these two mixed together are just so gorgeous. They're very, very blendable. They're really easy to build up, but I like to go a little bit light because they are a little bit more deeper colors. So I go in a little bit light, but they're such a beautiful formula. I have been using this almost every single day, especially because it's the cold season. I really want to have more like a really soft, like lavender blush. It just feels like if it's the cold weather, and this is just so beautiful. These two would be a definite repurchase for me. The highlighter right here from Colorspell, I do like this highlighter. I only like this side. For me, I would not repurchase this. Honestly, I'd end up trashing it because it just feels so cheap. Like, it feels so cheap. The plastic feels so cheap right here. And I only use this highlighter, and I had to pretty much dig in to get pigmentation. It does work nicely, but I just feel like there's other drugstore highlighters I kind of gravitate to a lot more than this one. So this one is like not my most favorite. So this is one that I would trash. For lips, the only like new lips I kind of tried is going to be the L'Oreal. This would be the Color Rich lip liner. I have this shade right here called Medium, Worth It Medium. Oh my God, definite repurchase. Definite repurchase. This is a beautiful lip liner. It does last me a long time. So like when the lipstick doesn't, this still holds on, and I really do appreciate that about this. It's such a beautiful color. It would definitely repurchase. The lipstick I would trash, only because I find that it doesn't have as long longevity to it. So if I eat or drink anything, it does kind of smear off, and it can go on right there. And I can't stand the smell. I can't stand the smell. The smell just drives me crazy. It's just too much of that, like, that 90s lipstick smell, and that's not a smell that I gravitate to personally. I don't know why they still make those smells. It just smells like a sweet chemical. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's that typical lipstick smell that I'm just not gravitated to. So for me, I would trash this one, but I would then repurchase the Plump Ambition lip oil. This is the first time I've had like a plumping lip oil that doesn't really sting my lips. A lot of other ones do, but this one just goes on very softly. It's a really beautiful color. It doesn't stick. It has a beautiful high shine to it, and it actually lasts me for quite some time. If I just wear this with the liner together, beautiful combination. I can eat and drink with this, and it doesn't really come off too much, which I do appreciate it. I do still have to kind of apply it in the middle, but it still has a great longevity to it, so I would definitely repurchase this. And then we have the Huda Beauty. This is going to be the Easy Baked Press Finishing Powder. I would not trash this, but I would absolutely not repurchase this. Like, I have been wearing it all month long now to try it out. And I just feel like it doesn't do what my Givenchy finishing powder does. It works. It does help to set my face, but I just feel like it doesn't last very long. I still find myself getting pretty oily, but like it helps to blur, but there's something about this that I just can't pinpoint my finger on. I'm just like, I like it, but I would never repurchase it. I would go straight back into my Givenchy finishing powder. This does everything. This does everything I want. Like a blurred complexion. This lasts all day. This helps to minimize the appearance of my pores, and this helps to control shine. Whereas this, it really does help to minimize the appearance of my pores. It gives me blurred complexion, but I get really oily while wearing this. It does change my face a little bit, which I'm not a big fan of. Like it changes the color of my complexion, which I don't like. It kind of makes me look a little bit brighter than what I actually am. So that's not something I really enjoy. I like this because this is translucent, so it doesn't change the way my foundation looks, but this absolutely does. And I don't like when a product does that. So for me, I would not trash it because it does work pretty well, but I would not repurchase this either. And then we have the Morphe like spatula brush. I love this. I absolutely love this. This has literally been my go-to every single day. I apply this. I put the foundation on with this, and I put it where I need to. I put my foundation on with this. And then once I'm done putting it on, I apply it everywhere. I just kind of tap off the excess with my sponge to help to melt it in. But this is beautiful. I have been using this every day, and this is amazing. This is truly amazing. It doesn't absorb any of the foundation. It really helps to lay it out very evenly, and it doesn't take any excess product. And I just tap whatever's left over with the sponge just to make sure everything's nice and blended smoothly. This is phenomenal. Would definitely be repurchased. Then when it comes to setting spray, we have the Color Spell Mattifying Setting Spray. I love the way that this smells. It smells really nice. I'm not a fan of the sprayer itself because the sprayer is like a little bit too like thick. But surprisingly this works. Like this helps to control the oil. Is it the most wowing? No. If you're looking for a wowing drugstore setting spray, look no further than L'Oreal right here. But just for a couple hours or something I'm going to wear for like the next 6 hours, this works. This works really nicely. I enjoy this. I find myself using this as part of my daily routine. So this is something I definitely would repurchase. And then finally for fragrances, I tried 3 different fragrances this month that I will absolutely be repurchasing. The first one is going to be from Sol de Janeiro. This is the 94 Rose Cheiroso. This is the 91 Rose Cheiroso one. I found myself really gravitating to this, and I don't know why I am, because you guys know, like, look, I've already done a dent in this. This is a scent that I typically would not go for. You guys know I don't like anything rose scented. In fact, I hate anything rose scented. Something bad, I'm just like, ugh. You know what I mean? But this, I don't know what other layering they have with it. Maybe it's like a peach or something like that in it. I'm not entirely sure, but my God, is this smell beautiful. This smells so beautiful. A little bit more sweet, a little bit more gourmand. Not as like intense gourmand, but just like sweet and floral, which I do appreciate. But yeah, I really found myself gravitated to this. I think it's like a peachy rose, and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful, and I get a lot of compliments with this. And it pairs really nicely with a lot of my floral perfumes that I have, or a little bit more of like the sweeter ones. It pairs very nicely with this. So this is a definite repurchase. Ellis Brooklyn right here. Now, I actually did get these in PR, and these came out last year. I made the mistake when I did my little review, and I said that they did not, but they did. I was just an idiot. They came in a glass bottle, and they're more expensive than what they are now. So I decided to make it into a plastic bottle. They added more product to it, and it definitely makes it more worth it. So first off, we have the marshmallow one right here. I love this marshmallow. This is a really sweet gourmand marshmallow, and it's in my mouth. Beautiful scent, very decadent, very sweet. It's very vanilla based. So if you love a good vanilla based perfume with marshmallow hints to it, this is gonna be one to go for. Again, this lays very beautifully with a lot of gourmand scents that I have. I absolutely love applying this into my hair, onto my clothes. I think it's really beautiful. Would definitely purchase this. But I think my favorite one though, it's gonna be the banana milkshake. There's something with this banana milkshake that just smells so damn good. I feel like it smells better than the one I released last year. I don't know if they added different scents to it, but you could really hit those banana notes to it. It smells absolutely wonderful, and I can't get enough. My husband loves the way this smells on me. It's super sweet, like it's super sweet, banana forward, and just smells absolutely delicious. Like I just want to eat this. It smells so, so good. And I love to pair this specifically with my YSL Prism Libre. It's like the white bottle, like the citrusy one that came out during the summer. These two pair so well together. I don't know why, but I get a lot of compliments when I wear them together. So this is something I would absolutely be repurchasing. So that is everything that I tried this past month. Like I said, I did not try a lot besides some eyeshadow palettes. I really kind of kept my purchases down very, very low. And a lot of what I tried, I did get in PR, but again, if I got in PR or not, I'm still gonna be completely honest with you guys. But for me, we've had some pretty good hits this month, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, we'll see what I end up trying this month in February. If I do end up trying stuff, I hope I do. But if not, you know, you guys will always see this video whenever I do try stuff for an extended period of time. I at least like to try it for almost a month before I give you guys my final thoughts. But so far, honestly, these products worked out really nicely. So with that said, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's Art for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful paid members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe. Either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.